Get ready, start. Mahatma Gandhi, who had anticipated all these, thought that the system of education, which is so expensive, would not do if education was to be brought within the reach of every Indian, rich or poor. He therefore thought of a new system of education which has come to be known as basic education, and which Indian and foreign educational experts have declared to be highly useful. According to Gandhiji, as far as I understood him, there are two basic merits in this new system. Firstly, education under this system is imparted not merely through books but through some kind of practical work, so that the knowledge which children acquire will not be the result of mere memorizing but of actual experience. He thought, and some of the leading educationists were at one with him, that knowledge acquired in this way created a degree of conciseness, efficiency, and a feeling of self reliance, all of which would come handy to one when starting life. Secondly, the other merit in this system, according to him, is that it brings educational for all within the pale of practical possibility, because the handicraft on which children would be working would bring some return in terms of money, which would go, at least in part of, to meet the expenses of their education. He was convinced that unless young scholars made this contribution towards their own education, universal education in India would never be possible. The result of all the discussions and experimentation in the field of education during the last 16 or 17 years is, in my opinion, the same that we arrived at in our discussion in the first conference held at Wardha. Educationists had admitted the utility of the new system but considered children's contribution towards their education as not only impossible but undesirable. Our experience, on the other hand, has demonstrated both the utility as well as the practicability of the system. My remarks are essentially with reference to primary and secondary education. Little has been done so far to apply this system to higher education. It is not, therefore, possible to say anything about it on the basis of experience. In spite of all that has been done in this field so far, it is a pity that this system has not received the encouragement which it deserved and which we could have given it after achieving independence from the British rule. Stop.